Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're listening to. Thanks for coming and listening to our webinar on the community hosting process for Thrive by Design. My name is Brett Buckner. I am your host. I am also the managing director for 1mn.org. And I'm sitting here with my dear friend, Sarah Lestico, who is the manager and all things making Thrive by Design thrive. So thanks, Sarah, for everything that you've done, even putting um, the webinar together for us.
Thanks, Brett. Hi, guys. Thanks for watching.
We are in Growth and Justice office today. We want to just connect with you and to provide you just a background to really allow you to understand how simple this whole process is, but how important it is at this moment in time. So without further ado, we'll pretty much start the webinar from here. So again, what we're talking about is a grand opportunity to really shape how Minnesota could look over the next couple of years. And we're on a very quick schedule because we have an election coming up. And with new administration and new legislature, we want to have something in their hands by December. So what we're doing right now with these community meetings is putting together um, your recommendations into what has been done starting in June of this year to provide that extra oomph from the communities. So by through September, starting next week, and going all the way through to October, we're going to have these series of community meetings that you're going to participate in. And they're simple. They're kitchen table conversations. They're in your living room. They're in your library. However you want to pull them together. But they are definitely something that's going to be put together. What you're also going to see right now is a quick little video that we put together as well.
Welcome, everybody. My name is Jane Leonard. I'm the president of Growth and Justice, and we're here today to tell you about a really exciting project called Thriving by Design. I'm here with my colleagues, and we are so excited about the One Minnesota Equity Blueprint that is going to be coming out of this project, this effort that's been happening over the last couple of months. And I'm going to turn it right over to Brett Buckner, my partner in all this, to tell us a little bit about how it started and where are we at?
Yes, 1MN and 1MN.org and Growth and Justice came together in February. We came up with this crazy idea that Minnesotans should have a voice at the table about equity and and shared sustainable prosperity. And we're asking you to join us through this whole process over the next couple of months that Sarah and Monica will explain. So stay tuned to what we're trying to pull together, but we're excited to be a part of this team, and hopefully you join in with us.
Yeah, and it really got a huge kickoff in June at Upper Sioux Community in Granite Falls.
Yep.
We had 150 people that came out there from all across the state. And Monica, tell us a little bit about what they did, a little bit about who they are, and what ended up. How did we get that blueprint out of there?
So we had, as you said, this guiding in June, and that was really a lot of fun. It was 150 people coming together as a community to discuss policy, and discussing issues. It's not this big thing that's
not wonky.
It's not wonky. It's just discussing life
ideas, good
life of everybody. And we had a couple of days of talking about equity, what that means for each one of us, and we talk about also issues and other projects that people were working on. And then we got to this big brainstorm, and we had 15 different areas that people got
from
ideas,
to agriculture,
everything from arts, agriculture, immigration, natural resources, infrastructure, transportation, everything. There are ideas there, and we took all those ideas and built a matrix that we are sharing with people in future community meetings to continue this process and to continue to adapt to it and continue the community building and the fun of it.
Yeah, and I think Sarah can explain a little bit more about that continued community building and the input that still needs to happen and that we need your help for on the community meetings that are happening this fall.
Yeah, well, the community meetings are a really great opportunity for those who either were at the June gathering or weren't at the June gathering to really envision what future they see for Minnesota, using our springboard of ideas that came from the June gathering to help sort of expand upon and transform and see what's missing, and bring their own ideas to the table as well, because we know we didn't touch every corner of the state, and that's what we want to do. We want to get as many voices and perspectives at the table as we can. Need you to help us continue building it.
Yeah, because that's really where vitality comes from. I think is the inclusive, diverse voices. And Brett, tell us a little bit as we close here about what's going to happen once everybody gets that input in.
So we'll start meeting in mid-September after some trainings that Sarah and I will put together. Jane will be a part of it as well. We'll meet through October in basically your backyard, your kitchen table, wherever you would like to meet to be able to look
the bowling
at
alley.
The bowling alley. Why not? Why not? I mean, go ahead and eat and drink and bowl and tell us what it is. Might be an interesting document. But in December, we'll reconvene the group of representatives from those meetings and have a larger meeting to really cement the initial blueprint. And that's going to be shared with the new governor, and its administration and the legislature, because it has to go somewhere of action and start to fight like hell in order to make these things happen. So our simple reality is that this is a living, breathing document to call us to our better angels and to our better ideas to ensure that all Minnesotans are really a part of this this new concept of shared
we can
sustainable
be
prosperity.
thriving by design.
We must thrive by design.
Thriving by design.
So that's where we're at.
The divides that we think are out there aren't always out there, especially if we can just talk to each other as people.
That's it.
So if you want to get more information, go to thrivingbydesignmn.org, and we'll be putting more information out on social media and elsewhere. But I want you to be a part of this team too. So join us this fall and on.
Yeah.
That's really
Great.
See you at community meeting.
So, the whole concept behind the community meetings is pretty straightforward. One, we want to get feedback from the work that has been done through multiple avenues. We had a meeting in the Prairie's Edge Resort June of this year, and we've had others to kind of share their thoughts and ideas on where some key policy recommendations could be put together. We want to hear feedback from you right there in your own backyard at your kitchen table to really make things happen. Second step is select individuals from your meetings to participate with us at the December meeting that will ratify the agenda. This is a real simple step. This is democracy at work. You need representation at the meeting to be able to say, yep, this is our beliefs, and then we're going to have a deeper dive into really understand exactly what really makes that statewide aspect, that statewide concept, and how do we actually work together in order to make it happen. And then third, we want you, this is not going to be a one-off situation. We're going to work in order to make things happen, not only statewide, but also at the local neighborhoods. So we want you to stay together. Now, this is an optional step, but quite honestly, this is the most critical step, because what we want to be able to do is talk directly to not only your state representatives and your senators, but also your local leaders, your city council, your county commissioners, school board, etc., to be able to see exactly what fits within your community and have your community start to thrive by design as well. And so the process is real simple. To organize a meeting, you've already signed up, so we scratched that one off. So step one's already done. Two, talk to Sarah about when you would like to have these events, where you're going to have it, so we can actually promote these activities. And three, along with us, we'll help you. We'll invite friends, co-workers, neighbors to discuss this new vision. What we want you to make sure that you do is you take down the names when you have this meeting, an attendance list, because we want to continue to follow up with people because as this is a living, breathing process, and the documents are living, breathing, we want people to continue to provide feedback. So we'll continue to do surveys, and focus groups, and everything else. Remember, this is a springboard. That the blueprint recommendations is to spark ideas, and that it will provide us a space and a place to really start to set an agenda. We'll send reminders out 2 days beforehand, but the reality is that this is a conversation amongst friends. So don't be afraid to bring your friends together. It'll be a fruitful conversation about where you believe Minnesota should be. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. Partner up with some friends. And also, depending on where you're at, let us know where you're at, and we can actually connect some good people with you as well. Some of us will be around the state to help you produce these activities. And the biggest thing is that, as we know, sometimes we all don't agree on everything. So our challenge is not to create consensus. We want all the viewpoints. We'll definitely take the action steps that says, there was a debate. We'd like to hear both sides. We'd like to understand where people were thinking about when we have these recommendations, because that's only going to provide a more fruitful and honest document that we share with the new governor and the legislature. And as we, as much as we know we are Minnesotans, we love to follow rules. We're great at it. But sometimes the rules need to be bent, need to be not necessarily broken, but definitely modified for your conversation. You know what's best in your conversation with your friends in order to make things happen. All we're asking for you to do is to send us the attendance list um, and the um, points that you believe that are worthy to be able to share. We just need to make sure that you are able to have a fruitful conversation, that you're going to be able to make sure that we can move on to next steps. So ask someone to take notes with you. Make it real simple. You don't have to be like massive, copious notes. All we need are just pretty straightforward. What were the action items? Who was there? And what were your results? So materials that you might bring. Again, we keep it real simple. Paper, pens and markers, maybe a worksheet or two that we're going to send out to you. And then we'll keep you posted if there's anything else that's really warranted. But we're going to keep this real simple. Materials that you may want to bring is maybe some lemonade, maybe some coffee. Who knows? That's up to you guys. Make it into a fun event. But this is a grand opportunity for you to speak truth to power directly, because these documents, and these conversations are going to be um, pulled together for the next administration and the next legislature to understand what's possible. So the template itself, the agenda, is basically get to know your neighbor, ask them what's going on, ask them what they believe in. You know, uh, so we have simple questions. What made you decide to attend the community meeting, or what brought you here? Think about things that you like about your community, and really start to play that up, or things that need to be changed. We're in a rapidly changing society. It's okay to really start to call those things out. Then we discuss the blueprint itself. Now, again, we're going to have um, many different materials and also technology that you'll be able to use during that meeting. Um, that you'll be able to use the Thriving by Design website as well, in order to make sure that you have all the pertinent information. But basically, we want you to, prior to the meeting, take a look at it, kind of familiarize yourself with this, even how this stuff is laid out, and what are those key things that resonate with you. Think about what inspires you, what concerns you, what could be missing, and then definitely bring that to the table and add that to your conversation. And three, again, we want to have representation from all the meetings, and it's pretty straightforward. Democracy is for those who not only participate, not only show up, but definitely who want to be able to say, I have something to say. And this is what this is about. So we have a meeting in December. It's going to be the first week in December, and location to be determined as we're trying to figure out what's the best, the central location for us all as a population. And we're going to have a great time. So details to come on that. So we provide you some tools, which would include a sample script that you can read through and make it your own. Again, the idea is to have an honest, frank conversation that starts with the instructions. And again, we're telling you not to follow to a T. In fact, you might not even hit most of the alphabet. But all we're trying to do is give you some guidelines in order to make sure that you're prepared to share this experience with your friends. We'll have a participant handout. This tool will be made. We'll send this to you pretty quick. That Sarah's doing a masterful job of preparing this for you. But basically, it's to in a very um, quick way instead of having to um, think of everything yourself. We are we are literally providing a one pager that gives you all the checklist and all the pieces that you need to have a successful meeting. So don't overthink this. You're just trying to bring some people together, and we'll help you out from there. So the tool that will include, we'll have tools that will have the blueprint springboard as well. And this will be a document that will provide you a space and place to be able to really share some new ideas along with the stuff that has already been developed from the June gathering. Um, Whatever you do, don't be limited to what you see before you. Think about those things that really are challenging your communities and what you think could actually enhance your communities across the board. And then at the end, within a couple of days, we want you to finish off completing the springboard documents. Make sure that the pages of notes are shared back with Sarah, and share the contact information for the participant who will be representing your meeting, and those who would also want to help us out in deeper research on some key issues. So we're at the end of the formal conversation, and again, what you would do is you will listen to this all the way through, and then we would start to open up the Q&A at this moment in time. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call. We're at 605 475 4120, and the code is 1863307. That's 1863307 is the code. And we do these, we'll set this up at 10 a.m. and at 6 p.m. So that's the reason why we say good morning, good afternoon, good night on this one. But we're really excited about this. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call either one of us here, Sarah, myself, or Jane, and ask for us and ask any question that you may have in order to um, create a better experience for yourself and for your partners. And I guess from there, we don't really have much more to really discuss. We're really excited about this opportunity. We're over 20 meetings across the state right now. We plan on getting to about 30, maybe even beyond that. But this is where the rubber hits the road and really start to really think about how Minnesota is going to move forward as a collective. We're really excited to work with you. So don't hesitate to call, and we look forward to seeing you out and about in September and October.